This is a video to anybody who's feeling depressed, anybody who's feeling down, who's going through a hard time, going through depression. You need to understand a lot of things, alright? I'm here to tell you some very uncomfortable truths. I don't care if you like what I have to say, because it's the truth and this is what you need to hear. You're really fucking up, alright? Saying like this depression that I'm going through, this hard time I'm going through, you're really messing up because you're just being very weak. Okay, guys, you need to understand that nowadays we live in the most comfortable time of society, alright? You see here, I'm in my room. I don't have to worry about fucking dinosaurs coming to chase me, about none of that stuff. I don't have to worry about when my next meal is gonna be. I'm not poor either, luckily, right? We live in a very comfortable society, especially in the West, which is in, the Western countries, America, Canada, UK, all the UK countries, right? It's mainly where people are like, oh, I'm depressed, this and that. It's where it's really mainly at around the world, right? Life here is fucking amazing. Unless you're poor or you have a really horrible family situation, that's unfortunate. But as an environment, life here is amazing. We really don't have to worry about wars. We really don't have to worry about anything. Teenagers nowadays go to high school, maybe a high school might get shot up or something, but they go to high school and it's all good, right? Back then, teenagers might have been called to the war. I'm talking not even 18-year-olds. I'm talking 14, 15-year-olds. Our life is extremely comfortable. So you live in an extremely comfortable period of time. And the fact that you can say that I'm depressed is actually a luxury. Because I'll tell you one thing. You probably have a lot of time on your hands, right? If you were working 70 hours a week, 40 to 70 hours a week, and going to school or whatever, doing a side hustle, right? You wouldn't be saying shit like, oh, I'm depressed, because you wouldn't have fucking time for it, alright? You got time for that shit. And you're not doing anything with your life. You're sitting there fucking around, so it's actually a luxury for you to say shit like that. Well, I'm depressed, I'm just gonna stay here and chill. You need to understand that I'll link the card up below about the debt that every man has. As a man, you have a debt. You have a debt to your bloodline, okay? Do you really believe that your fucking ancestors fought tigers? They went through all the shit they went through for you to come here in the most comfortable time period of society and for you to come here with your fucking I'm depressed bullshit? Man the fuck up. That's really what this generation needs, This generation only cares about caressing people's feelings about it's okay, sweetheart, I know, come join our little safe space. No. You need to man the fuck up. Because I'll tell you one thing. All this is harnessing you into a little bubble, right? And when you go out into the real world with the real nasty fucking people, with the real nasty situations, and you're in your little bubble of safe space, guess what? Your emotions ain't gonna fucking save you. The facts are gonna save you. And the facts are, you become a weak piece of shit that wastes his life or her life. Time is all you have, guys, And when you're fucking sitting there, you're waking up late, you're not eating well, you're abusing your body, Being fat is not okay as well. I understand if you're fat now, you made bad choices, You can change that right now, and that I respect of you if you do so. But being fat is not okay. Your body's fucking amazing, guys. I have a skin condition called eczema. Now I'm perfect. I'm amazing. Cold showers, creams, all that shit, right? But there was a time period where my skin was horrible, okay? And it healed up. There was a time period where I was skinny. I'm still not buff, but, I'm in shape now, right? Your body's fucking amazing, guys. The fact that you're sleeping in, the fact that you're eating shit, that you're probably hanging around a bunch of losers too, what are you doing with your life? You really gotta ask yourself. Because if you believe in this depression garbage, you're just wasting your fucking life and you're weak. Because there's another thing too, and this really pisses me off. This is why depression really isn't real. It's because they tell you, it's okay, you can't help it, I know, we're gonna give you some mind-altering drugs, right? You can fucking help it. It's your choice, It's your fucking choice. Every day that you wake up and you're saying, I'm depressed, it's not it's not God, right, that's making you do that. It's not the devil that's making you do that. It's your fucking choices, okay? Because you have the luck to wake up every day. The question is, what are you going to do when you wake up? Are you going to keep being a fat sack of shit who wastes his life, wastes his teenage years, your prime years to start working? Not your prime years as a man, but the time where you really need to start building your foundation. I'm talking about getting in shape, learning how to fight, starting to meet important people, starting to form your personality, right? Starting to make money, starting to chase a career, or if you still don't know what you want to do, at least find ways to monetize activities that you like teaching languages or whatever the fuck, right? What the fuck are you doing with your life? Ask yourself that. I want you to go in the mirror right now and look at the piece of shit that you are, that you've become because of this depression bullshit, okay? You need to cut this shit out, because if you have this mindset of I'm depressed, I'm not feeling well, I'm anxious, you're a little bitch. And guess what? Nothing is gonna go well for you in life if you're that weak. Unless, of course, you live in a little fucking safe space in a bubble like that kid in the movie. Right, guys? What you need to start doing is the following. You really want to solve your depression? You really want to get better? Number one, you gotta stop hanging out with trash people. A lot of you are too fucking weak to be alone. You'd rather hang out with people who insult you, who make fun of you, who smoke weed, who do drugs, who fuck your sisters, or whatever. You'd rather hang out with a bunch of scumbags than be alone. You gotta stop hanging out with scumbags. Number two, you gotta stop doing low quality activities. Stop fucking doing drugs. Stop smoking. Stop vaping. And number three, ask yourself, what the fuck do you really want out of this life? If you want to go to the top like me, I'm gonna go to the fucking top one day. I'm gonna be a 3-division champion in the UFC. If you want to go to the top like me, if you have dreams, you gotta start changing. You gotta start putting in the work. Waking up at 1 p.m., eating fucking Cheerios, jerking off 10 times a day, not doing any work. It's a waste of life, guys. Make your life meaningful. Make your life have impact. Make your name mean something, so that one day when you leave this world, your kids can say, fuck, my dad was a fucking man. And they look up to you, alright? Stop wasting your fucking life. Start taking care of your health and man up. It's that fucking simple, guys. Don't be weak, Depression ain't fucking real. The only real thing here is that you're a pussy and that you're weak. So you better get your shit together, or trust me, you are never gonna lead the life that you want to live, and you're fucked.